Right, this is a garden what I did about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. The walls, the whole thing were terrible. So we laid a porcelain patio. I only charge for the patio itself, which you can see is nice and shiny. So the patio itself is still fine, but this wall here was capped, which I advised the customer it would be best if these little walls and the big wall behind was rendered due to them being so terrible. As she's a lovely customer, I agreed with her and just said, okay, I'll put the caps on, but I didn't charge for the caps. So I've ended up now having to foot the cost. So as I said, obviously I didn't charge. This is the patio now 2 years later. So it's not been washed or cleaned or anything, but the wall itself has been a problem. So for you new starters out there, when you know you shouldn't do something, and I know when you're starting you think, oh yeah, I'll just do it for the goodness, to look good and whatever, but it's now ended up costing me a renderer to render the wall. Think about $350. Then I've had to spend a day, send a labourer up to cap it off, and it's not going to look as good. It should have just been rendered in the first place or knocked down, which I advised the customer, but being the guy what I am, I just did it out of the goodness of my heart and said, I'd do it. So now it's cost me, but what do you think? Should I have paid or recharge for the job what we're doing?